Hello, wonderful friends, let's sail through the sea of strange information. Today's video, we gathered for you 22 strange animals in the world, including fish, mammals, and others. Let's dive with them to learn about them. Strangest 22 animals in the world, no one knows anything about them. Strange creatures fill our world. Weirdest animals are a bigger world than we ever imagined, and there are many different species in the world. When thinking of animals, one thinks of dogs, cats, tigers, deer, and other common animals. Animals with strange shapes are found on Earth. And the tusked whale. This whale is also called jujube and lives in the Arctic all its life. Male is characterized by long teeth that can grow up to 3 meters. This whale is rarely found for the first time in the Canadian Arctic and Greenland waters. In winter, this predator feeds on deep prey, usually flounder. One of his victims is because he dives at a depth of 1,500 meters under the seabed. Look for water. 2. The fertile sea dragon. To some extent, this animal resembles a seahorse. This shallow water animal is distinguished by its special ability to hide the bumps in the form of leaves. 3. Dumbo octopus. Disney has a character called Dumbo, known for his big ears, which is why this octopus was named. In honor of World Octopus Day, we're focused on telling you everything we know about Grimpatoothus, also known as the Dumbo octopus, also known as the cutest octopus in the world. Brace yourself, there are 13 known species under Grimpatoothus consisting of parachute octopuses. Each species of Dumbo octopus has the same feature that makes them so adorable, their ear-like fins. It is the fins similar to the ears of the Dumbo octopus that make it stand out among other octopuses. Use these fins to propel through the water and steer through water currents. Dumbo octopus is small, compared to other octopuses. Their average size ranges between 20 to 30 centimeters, slightly larger than an adult guinea pig. Scientists did find one specimen measuring 1.8 meters in size, nearly a full 6 feet of a camel. They have a variety of shapes and colors and have the ability to flow or camouflage in their environment. 4. Ice thickness. Ice fish live in the icy depths of the Southern Ocean in Antarctica. These fish grow up to 72 centimeters in height and have a natural type of antifreeze. Because they lack red blood cells, they flow through their veins instead of red blood cells and hemoglobin. Alternate nicknames: crocodile ice fish, white-blooded fish. Ice thickness. We have several different fish, among which are certain members of the family Channichthyeidae or Channichthyeidae, order Perciformis. Sometimes called ice crocodile fish because of the shape of the snout. They are also called white-blooded fish because they lack red blood cells and hemoglobin. Their blood carries much less oxygen than red-blooded fish. But ice fish have larger hearts and gill blood vessels to circulate. This extracts enough oxygen from the oxygen-rich waters of the Southern Ocean. Most of the 16 species of ice crocodile fish are found in Antarctica and feed on crustaceans and small fish. 5. Crystal frog. Because of the armed conflict in the region, scientists have not been able to explore the rich jungle on the border between Peru and Ecuador for many years. When they finally had the chance to discover the area in 2009, they discovered a rich ecosystem containing species they had not yet discovered. For instance, the strange animal they found was a crystal frog. Frog's skin is completely transparent. Through this transparent skin, we can see his heart beating. 6. An animal called a porpoise. The most common creatures in the depths of the Antarctic oceans. It has nothing to do with pigs, it is actually a sea cucumber, which is widespread in these areas and lives in the deep sea areas. 3,000 to 5,000 meters. You get food by getting nutrients, extracting organic molecules from clay. You use your sense of smell to find food sources. 7. Bugs. Killer insects are a type of insect you may not know about. It is also called the next bed bug because it kisses your skin, suck blood and then transfer to it a tiny parasite called trypanosomiasis, which causes Chagas disease or American trypanosomiasis. Introduction. This will cause thousands of deaths each year. With the spread of this parasite, the cruise of the ice swells, fever, encephalitis, and myocarditis. Disease affects 80 to 10 million Americans and 500,000 Americans. 8. Naked mole rats. It is a kind of 30 different mice. Lives under the leadership of the queen in colonies such as ant and bee colonies. The queen plays a role in the process of raising the children, while the rest perform digging operations and using their teeth to find food and by feeding their colonies. The interesting thing, that these mice do not develop cancer, and researchers are doing some research to find out why. 9 wild lemurs. Strangest animal. Lemurs live only in the tropical rainforests of Madagascar, jumps on branches to avoid landing, and many people in the area think this is a bad omen. They often kill him when they see him avoid misfortunes. Slender fingers, and can be used to catch caterpillars on trees. Because of the constant killing, it is now on the verge of extinction. 10. Harp sponges are carnivores. No one had seen this strange creature before the year 2000. That time, a research team at the Monterey Bay Aquarium Research Institute in California conducted a remote operation on a submarine 2 miles from the coast and collected 2 pieces of it. Samples. This animal is scientifically known as Chondrocladia lyra, and named harp sponge, because its structure is similar to a ukulele, so they took more than 10 video photos. Report the results of their analysis in the October 2012 issue of Invertebrate Biology. 11. The bat's tubular nose. One of the strange species of bats, was discovered in the 21st century. Tube-nosed bats are some of the strangest bats you may find, but they are also some of the most grotesquely endearing. Queensland or eastern tube-nosed bat, Nyctemene robinson, is a fruit bat in the family Pteropodidae that inhabits northeastern Australia. As their name suggests, these bats have long nostrils. Scientists aren't really sure why these tubes evolved, but they have several theories about what purpose they serve. Eastern tube-nosed bats mainly eat fruit and nectar from the rainforest canopy. Some scientists believe that their noses resemble a tube to help bats breathe, like snorkeling, when you eat a fruit rich in succulents. Other theories include roles in the sense of smell, such as the nostrils. Stereotaxic, allowing the bat to return home on a piece of fruit in the rainforest. Tube-nosed bats that live in rainforest habitats often have a smear green on their wings or fur, which helps keeps them hidden in foliage during the day. The eastern tube-nosed bat is rich brown in color with a gray head. Like other fruit bats, they prefer to roost alone in dense vegetation. Yellow to green spots scattered on their wings and ears help camouflage them when they wrap themselves in their wings. 12. Axe. One of the strangest fish that appears on our planet. It has a strange appearance, especially since the shape of her face resembles a human skull. 13. Gavial crocodile. Rare and endangered crocodile with a strange appearance, especially its long jaws, which distinguishes it from other types of crocodiles. 14. The rare Bergamasco, a type of dog, from the Italian Alps, has very thick and peculiar hair. 15. Stone lollipop. Strangest animal. The creature that lives in the water is known for its strange appearance, especially the fangs on its mouth, which are used to communicate with the bodies of other fish, and draw blood from it. He is the strangest animal in this article. 16. The fanged deer. Young elk have a strange appearance because their teeth are very similar to vampires. Most people don't put deer very high on their animal list, which they should be afraid of, but in some parts of the world, deer seem even more threatening. This is because they have fangs. Instead of growing large antlers during a mating season like most deer, male tusked deer uses teeth similar to large tusks instead. They are used as weapons during fights with other animals or predators, often very far from the jawline. These unique creatures are also known as vampire deer, but rest assured, they won't be lurking in the shadows in search of unsuspecting prey anytime soon. Just like other deer, they are herbivores. Throughout Asia, there is a wide variety of species of tusked deer, such as the tufted deer of southeast China. Muntjacs, which roam India, Sri Lanka, Myanmar, Taiwan, and even the Himalayas. They are also relatively young and very shy. Unfortunately, many species are endangered. 17. Antelope saiga. This creature is considered one of the strangest antelopes in the world. Lives in Prussia and Kazakhstan, but it is considered an endangered animal due to a large number of illegal hunting activities. 18. Star-nosed mole mouse. This animal is classified as one of the strangest animals on Earth, because it lives in tunnels in wetlands and hunts its prey both underwater and underground. It has a strange star-shaped nose. They eat faster than any other mammal on Earth. Star-nosed moles can identify and eat insects, mostly, in less than 20 milliseconds, and it only takes 8 milliseconds to decide if an item is edible or not. They perform this feat in part because of the highly efficient operation of their nervous systems, which transmits information from the environment to the animal's brain at speeds close to the physiological limit of neurons. 19. Angora rabbit. This rabbit has many colors, but the most common color is white, and the purpose of breeding is the production of wool. These small and compact rabbits have broad, flat heads and short ears with lots of woolly fur on them. They also have fur on their faces, unlike any other Angora, as well as woolly feet.
The English Angora rabbit is the only Angora that has facial furnishings. This means that they have thick streaks and even side limbs so that their entire body, including their feet, is covered in fur. They are often called round balls of fluff when their coat is in perfect condition. 20. Tapirs. It is a type of mammal that looks like a pig in some way, eats herbs, lives in the depths of the jungle, and also loves to swim near the water. It feeds on small branches, leaves, shrubs, fruits and other plants. They spend a lot of time in water and soil. They are shy animals. They can live alone or in groups. It is considered one of the rare animals that are endangered. Most tapirs live in South America, from southern Mexico to Venezuela, Brazil, and Paraguay. The Malay tapir is the exception. She lives in Asia, Burma, Thailand, Malaya, and Sumatra. Regardless of the region, all tapirs live in areas with a good water source, including forests, rainforests, mountains, and grasslands. 21. Buzzard. It is one of the strangest animals, originated in Asia and lives on trees because it appears only at night and at certain times. This animal is distinguished by large eyes and long legs. With its tail longer than its body, it has large brown eyes, hairless ears, and long, finger-like claws. It has gray fur and a semi-naked tail that is most often about 232 mm long. Their tails arch over their backs as they jump on the ground, seemingly for balance. The underside of the tail has leathery edges like those on the hands and feet. Tarsiers have large, charming eyes, their bony cavities being larger than those of their brain as well as their abdomen. The eye sockets have a post-orbital closure which prevents pressure on the eyeballs by the strong temporal muscles on their sides. 22. Acnolwats. One of the strangest animals in the world is the cow, which originated in Africa and its long horns reach 2.4 meters. They are known for their long centuries because their names were recorded in the Guinness Book of Records. Last but not least, today's video is over. Goodbye guys. We hope that you like the video. Please like and subscribe to the channel and activate the bell button.